They're not gonna check it and be like, oh, yeah. They're gonna just dash it and make you another one because they saw that you came in the movie. I'm not trying to leave out my movie just to change my soda, so I'm getting it at the end of it. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. They're like, right. But like it was still flat. It was still flat. I ain't tried it till the movie started. Get samples and stuff. You just go inside somewhere, a mall, and get like 20 different samples or something. Oh my gosh, IKEA, and then being so hyped to after we go shopping to go buy some food. It's it's the meatballs. It's the meatballs. Remember the Swedish meatballs? They had it there. I can give you. They give it to you. Cause I remember. Yeah, but we got Swedish meatballs too. I remember the Swedish meatballs from there too. Yeah, and I remember liking it. I remember liking it because I think it was like because it wasn't like it was not like it wasn't like it wasn't that expensive either. Like it was probably like on the same price as the hot dog and everything. And I remember that they sold fries there too. And like the it was like $1. It was like $1 and change. And ice cream. You're like both hands is just busy, and you just looking at both hands just looking like taking a bite of a hot dog, and then when you finish that, take a look at ice cream. That was ridiculous. That was Egypt for real. Yo, it's sad. It's sad. Glutton in Egypt, life back in America, and but I was like, all right, I'm making pizzas and stuff. I would add so. Mm-hmm. What you know what's so funny? I remember like my coworkers saw me when I was making the food. I was ODing. I just kept I kept just adding stuff in there, yeah. And I kept. Mm-hmm. I say withdraw, baby. Is that withdraw? No, you did. I remember because I remember when I came home, you didn't eat all of it. I thought you was gonna dog it, but she was like, it was just too much, and I was like, yeah, man, it was a lot. And all them pizzas I always had at the end of the night, like all them pizzas. And remember, most places I used to work at, we would have to toss food away. Remember I told you during that week of the the championship car racing thing, or whatever, electric car racing. He's sick. I was just like, wait, and I thought even random dumbass shit just dropped it. You know what I mean? Like. It's nice, yo. It was ridiculous. It's actually really disgusting. It's really disgusting because it was a $1 million event. It was a multi-million-dollar event inside where people spent $1,000 on their tickets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People was not eating that food because it was mad food that they ordered because the food's already paid for. They don't care the fact that they dumping the food now. Like a lot of some of especially the like you know what I mean? Like for example, right? Or maybe more than that, because I'm telling you, it was over 1,000 people there. So, and everybody had some portion of something. You know what I mean? Like there was so much meat left. Remember I told you I was bringing steak home. I was bringing tuna, bro. Not just tuna like the tuna fish, but tuna, the actual fish, the pink tuna, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was mad meat. You know what I'm saying? I had shrimps. It was so much, and really looking back at it, it's really so glutton disgusting because I was already thinking about, like, cause they was gonna, like, stuff like that was already packed that they didn't touch to, like, make or anything. Like, they didn't prepare. They gave away to, like, the homeless shelter and stuff like that. But things that were already prepared, we had to dump away. I'm like, yo, y'all could go on the street. There's so much homeless people in this neighborhood right now that y'all could give it to. People in the street, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just an event. Like, this was an event, $1,000 event. There's nothing wrong with it. Even if people didn't want it, you're not forcing nobody to eat it. You just out on the street, walking around the place looking like, I was like a kid in a candy store. I was looking at it was so much stuff. The more I look back at it, side, it's actually giving me a headache the more I think about it because it was so much stuff inside. It was like rows and rows of strawberries, mad different types of fruits and cakes, cookies, pies. Remember the Macdonia nuts, the Macdonia almonds and stuff. Remember the Macdonia almonds? Remember them? I mean, I had a big case of it. Remember that big case? Oh my goodness, it was like the perfect amount of salt on it. Oh my goodness. Yes, those are those expensive ones. You know, in the store, and they'll sell them just for like $20 for like a small pack. I had a whole big jug inside. Oh, it's broken. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that shit too. Crazy, crazy. But still, you don't want to catch no case because I've even heard somebody saying they did something at their job before they quit or whatever, and they end up getting like, yeah, because it went viral. So it went viral or whatever. Because we trying to make money on YouTube. You don't think YouTube is gonna be working in cahoots with them? Well, no, but they can still tell it's Trader Joe's. But you know what I mean? So what? So what? Either well, but it's not as if like you have like their logo out there. They could get you for thing infringement like that. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like the actual logo, blur that shit out. Blur that shit out. You know what I mean? No, I hear you, but I feel like even when I'm doing that, I kind of want to like insert some pictures like back when I was working because I have pictures of mad glutton shit. You know what I'm saying? Mad glutton shit. You know what I'm saying? From at least from on my Google Photos from back then or whatever. So this is crazy. I know. Like I just thought about it, it's really crazy. I even like because like I think it's like I do kind of like it's almost like you kind of miss it in a sense, but it's like I'm even afraid to say I miss it because it's like it's really disgusting. You know what I mean? You really look back at it because I was already even when I was there, even when I was there, there was times that I was feeling like disgusted at the fact that food in my face. Like even when I was leaving off of 42nd, leaving from Knickerbocker Hotel, I would leave like so remember I told you I would be dumping food. He's like, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I actually made sandwiches. I would be, besides, of course, but this mad food I'm dumping. I can't eat too much food. I'm full. I've been working here all day. I'm full. I'm tired. I'm glutton. I feel fat. You know what I mean? Like, I can't finish. I can't take no more buttered chicken or anything. Like, no steak, no nothing. I don't want none of that. I don't want no french fry. I don't want no sushi. I don't want none of that. Yeah, because you eat exactly. I was wanting exactly like remember I was cooking all that type of food so much that I was starting to eat so much of it that not saying I didn't want it, but because I knew I was also coming back to Jamaica and everything, I was wanting more Jamaican food. So I remember I was ordering like from Ricky's and shit like that. But Isaias, even then still no pause. All them yeah, the fishing festivals were everything. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Orders of Uber Eats. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I didn't know. Like, I don't know if like they just knew I ordered so much and they decided just to bless me or something, or they were looking at the order or what. Because I remember it was just one order. What it was in a large. Because I had crazy. It's really crazy. I feel disgusting. No. Now, there was something I actually did put that it was good. Like sometimes I actually felt so satisfied for my meal that I actually went back to it. Like I remember one time it was so crispy, so nice and everything that I actually went back to it and I was like, yes, it's so good. Why am I hearing my echo? Like I really hear my echo. Like I don't know. I just hear my echo for some reason. But basically, yeah, it was just so good that I ended up going to review. I gave the driver a good review. I gave the restaurant everything great. But there was times because I actually did do that a few times because I remember I even ordered from Peaches. Oh no, I actually did it for them. And it was this place called Mitchell's. It was for like Mitchell's. Oh, Chinese foodie size? You wildin'. I never did for Chinese food. For Mitchell's, the other Jamaican place, I gave them good ratings because I remember this one person, and I think they did, because I called them one time. I ordered the same thing, and it really tasted different. Like, I was even lying. Like, this shit was actually bad. And I called them, I was like, oh, is it the same chef who ordered, who cooked, oh, it's like the rice and peas. No, it was just like I ate everything. Like I look back at my plate because I remember I ordered and I was glutton because I ordered a jerk chicken, rice and peas, and then I ordered a small curry chicken with a side of macaroni and cheese inside. It's like everything that I ate was slap. I didn't even eat. I said I'm not even eating right now. I need to stop. But like I said, the time when I was at Knickerbocker, it's like, I used to think about it so much that like I really was passing so much homeless people on my way to the train, the A train on 42nd, and then even when I got in the train, how much homeless people. So see that thing, I felt that's see you was about to sear your mind. You was see that's the thing. I remember I used to do that, but I remember sometimes I used to feel so full off of the food I ate, and then I had food in my bag. That there was times that I actually. Yeah, but that's somebody else though. It's like that's somebody else. But I didn't look. I hear you. Sure. That's how you. So does Bill Gates. So does Bill Gates. I, if that's how you still feel, hey, if that's how you rationalized it, sure. But look, there was a couple times that I actually, when I actually did hit me, it was one time when I was actually leaving out, and I saw a few people, and I was just like, damn, there's so many homeless people, and like there's people like, and they look like they're hungry, they on the street and everything, and like that. It's like, I am not talking about you. I would say that's how you want to rationalize it, sure. But I'm saying the time that when it clicked, that where I had to stop rationalizing, because I really was full off of the food I just ate. I just made a next meal to eat when I get home, when I smoke and everything. I was already planning this. It's like I planned this hours before I got off work. And so look, I'm going past people on the street, I'm ignoring them. I'm even in the train station and everything. I see people, I'm ignoring them and everything. And I'm just feeling bad. I didn't have no cash on me like that. You know what I mean? To give it. You know what I mean? So I was just thinking how like, damn, I just give the food, but I didn't want to do that. So then from then, like the next day or whatever, and then we actually had an event or whatever. The next time I worked, we had an event where it was mad food left over. So I was making individual sandwiches. I was like, they would laugh and they would just take it because it was so much food that like they didn't. They were just like, yo, how much? They would see how much food. Mhm. Mhm. Oh my God. Speaking of pastries, and I used to be throwing pastries and stuff away. You reminded me of that too. You know how much pastries besides? So much pastries. So much pastries. You know what I mean? Mhm. No, that's what I'm saying. Almond croissants. I was even throwing away like pizzas and stuff like that from it was like flatbread pizzas. It was like with expensive, expensive toppings and everything, like throwing them away. Yep, yup, prosciutto. Yup, prosciutto. I ain't gonna front prosciutto slap too with some crackers and cheese. No, I mean some a crostini and some cheese. Woo! You said club crackers. I would think multigrain from even the ones from Trader Joe's, the multigrain ones. The multigrain is better. No, yeah, of course. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Those are the ones. Those are the ones that you will see on the charcuterie board plates. Look, let me call you back. I gotta use the bathroom. All right.